I played seafoods wrong. Why is my ship burning? Sink our own ship, get a rowboat and try to make as much gold as possible without completing any quests. It shouldn't be that hard, if you account for every world event housing enormous amounts of loot, right? On high seas, that is! Because we have to play on safer seas, cutting our money in third and allowing us to complete most of the world events. Our adventure began like any other, by setting our ship on fire to begin. And it took a whole 10 minutes to sink. Sea of Thieves. I'm working 50% of time. So I basically made a never-ending fire pit. Great for roasting marshmallows. Then I realized I forgot my rowboat. I need to swim to the nearest island to get one. So I swam. Then shark attacked me and got me my shark steak, delivered straight from ocean. Then I got cancelled for harming nature. Finally, I got to the island and there was actually no rowboat, so that half an hour of swimming was useless. Then I swam to a bigger island, got another shark steak. Oh. And it actually seems my luck is back, because I found a storage crate and best of all, a rowboat with... Wait, it doesn't have a cannon? Shit. For my strategy to work, I need a cannon rowboat. And now I have land. I can see in the dark, but that doesn't help you if you're trying to beat a fleet of undead skeletons. I also defeated a bystating skeleton captain. And got a map that led me to Four Kings' chest. I loaded all the loot and then for the nearest seafort in a rowboat. And here are some nice things about the rowboat. First nice thing is that forts won't fire cannons at you. The second thing is that if you're in a rowboat in highways, you can become a fucking submarine. Sea of Thieves, there is Submarine Simulator 2. But besides that, if you want to beat sea forts quickly, try the throwing knife. And you see this. This is the biggest island in Sea of Thieves. And this is a hitbox of one throwing knife. And with that, you beat any sea fort in under 5 minutes. If you don't get a very smooth brain moment, which won't definitely happen later in the video. I escort all the loot on this very nice platform that you can use for quick unloading on your ship. I got all the loot, then my game crashed. Sea of Thieves. I'm working 20% of time. Well, I must do it all over again then. It's fine. I just must watch my ship get destroyed once again. Only if I knew. It would take a long time before I found a new rowboat. Now we can finally begin our long travel to the nearest island, which is the new skeleton camp, and immediately I got attacked by a shark and mermaids at the same time, which is bad because I cannot die, otherwise I would respawn on my ship, which is now the length of the throwing knife underwater. And then I made it to the island. There was still no rowboat. I looked on the wiki, and it didn't say anything about not finding rowboats on skeleton camps. That means more swim training for me, and the shark from the last time is still on me. And he's flying. And he cannot be killed. Sea of Thieves, we stopped the shark genocide. I ran out of food again, and actually made it to another island without getting killed. And there still was no rowboat. At least I found the most fun item, the Horn of Fair Winds, which normal people use only to throw their teammates off the ship. But you can also use it to zoom across water in Mach 3, or fourth of the speed of a German car on a highway. I made it to another island, of course with 2 more invincible flying sharks around me, and I ran around it for like 10 minutes, just trying to find a rowboat. There still was none. So I went to one more island. And I don't know, but the amount of rowboats spawning on me is absolute zero. But in a very smooth brain moment, I tried boarding this broken one, instead of one that literally spawned next to me. And I don't know how I didn't see this. Then it took only 10 more minutes of spinning around in circles, which means it has been an hour and the amount of gold I made is still zero. Until I went not straight for the sea fort. Sea of Thieves. Rowboats are weird, man. Then I completed it by standing in a single corner, abusing throwing knives, and do you see this? This particular item. It's in the game a lot. And it's a very dangerous one at that. A gunpowder keg. And I nearly detonated it in my second smooth brain moment this video. Then I took all the loot and placed it on this platform again. With some maneuvering and tons of wood for repair. Oh, guess why robots like paper airplanes without wings. I managed to get it on my ship. Next to the platform. Then it took me more wood and half an hour just to get my robot outside. And now we're zooming, of course not straight, to that one near island. And look, a sky just appeared, and there's a monster shooting electricity, and gives no loot. Which means I've made almost no gold. But there is still hope. Camps. The skeleton camps. Only taking a few minutes and giving a single precious item. The Orb of Secrets. And let me tell you, that they're easy unless you know clip inside some stairs. Sea of Thieves. 9% of time. Gather kegs. Blow them up. And then jump like maniac using your sword. And claim your precious treasure of one single item. Well, that isn't a lot. Well, at least we can go back to the outpost, right? And then I realized, after 2 hours of work, I made 20k. Which is not enough. So, was that it? Is this the most amount of money I can make? Not even enough to buy shark steak? No, I will do one more time. Until I make more money than I have subscribers. And started a run that was doomed to fail. Use my burning ship cannons to shoot me into the poo-colored waters of the wilds. And I made my way to Free Rock Island. There was another shark biting my legs, letting me to the shore. Without my legs. Oh hey, a pair of skeletons. After getting that sorted, and my legs back, I found a rowboat. It was the lamp one, but for my new strategy, it will be enough. For this attempt, I'm not going to a sea fort. I rather found a sinking ship with some valuable loot and skulls to keep me company. I of course had to go for the skelly camp and get my ore, with some minor stalactites blocking my lamp. I then followed through waves of skeletons, and finally, the Keeper of the World spawned for the 3rd time, and I think you know how this goes. So I carried the orb from the world once again, which is now even easier when you can sprint with single-handed items. But what did the end of this quest lead to? More expansion of money. But, after a very not nice moment with a skeleton with a keg near my rowboat, I set my next destination to this island right here. Became a submarine a few more times, and boom, we have arrived at Crook Masts. But what are we actually doing here? Well, at the skeleton camps and other islands, you can get a map, which we got, that led us here. So what treasure will be hidden there? Maybe rare chest, maybe Reaper's bounty that I cannot sell here, maybe even a treasure chest. The options what you can find here are endless. So it makes most sense that the thing I dug out was a supply crate, which you cannot even sell. So, in my endless smooth brain moments, I went back to the skelly camp, thinking it respawned. It didn't. Then I spent the next 10 minutes just going in circles. So realizing I can do something better. I have the shrine, and I must say, this shrine is the easiest in the game. But why? Well, I'll give you a guide. To complete the shrine, you need to do these steps. First, go to the bottom of the shrine. Well done, you have completed your entire voyage. And our new destination just spawned. Well, to be fair, it spawned a long time ago, but I noticed it now. So I rode to the skeleton fort, but when I was halfway there, the fort just despawned. Well, shit, and the skeleton fleet appeared, but I cannot even fight it. So what do we do now? So I had a brilliant idea. Not knowing you cannot sell at Reapers on safer seas, I went not straight there, And do you remember how I said the most dangerous things in Sea of Thieves Archex? Well, I forgot to tell you about these fucking rocks, because when I tried to jump, this happened. Yep, my work was invalidated by one goddamn stupid rock that teleports you back to your ship, ruining the challenge and ending this fucking attempt. Which means, now we can move on to my last attempt, for which I even had a strategy, not like the last time, but very similar. And it started out great. This being almost Halloween, I got awarded a new tattoo. But let's get back to making money and business. Burn the ship and get out. So I did. But then I died to a shark, so I spawned on my ship. And now, this doesn't invalidate this round, because I make the rules, if I remember to. And look, another rowboat. And we can make our way underwater for the new addition to my plan, a skelly fort, which was surprisingly easy. But with a stupidly placed treasure room, so we must carry all treasure like a peasant, from there to here.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Luckily, it did not teleport me back to my ship, which means I have sold all the loot at the nearby outpost and actually made around another 20k. So that was it.